Hello crafters, I hope you are doing well. Today I bring you the Floyd wallet, the best men's wallet you can make, the best seller in my shop. In this video we will go through every step of the process, so by following this tutorial together with a partner, you can easily make this wallet. If you enjoy working with a leather, prepare your workbench, leave your like and let's get started. We start by cutting all the pieces from the partner. Then, we glue the partner on top of the leather with the masking tape, so later we can punch and cut the leather. For this project, we use chrome tanned leather with a 1.2 mm thickness. It is a great leather for this work and one that I really enjoy using. It is time to punch the leather. We will make the stitching holes, the holes for the snap button and also some holes that help with cutting certain pieces. The partner has a 4 red dots that must be punched with a 1 mm hole punch. These points make the stitching line perfect. Then we punch the holes for the 12 mm snap button. First a 3 mm hold and then a 5 mm hold. Still with the 5 mm punch, I make 4 more holes, 2 in the inner corners of the coin pocket flag reinforcement and 2 in the inner corners of the bill pockets reinforcement. These holes help to make the cut perfect. With a 16 mm punch, we make a half moon cut in the center of the inner piece of the wallet. From here, the remaining holes are for the stitching. They can be made with a 5 mm stitching punch or with a 1 mm punch. Tip: before cutting the leather, to round the corners of the bill pocket reinforcement, we use a 10 mm corner punch. It is much easier to do this now than after cutting the piece. With all the holes made, we cut every piece of leather, following the black lines of the partner. Tip: to round the coin pocket flag and its reinforcement, we use a corner ruler. With the same 10 mm corner punch, we round the corners of all the pieces. With a sharp 6 mm skiver, we thin down the card slot pieces. Next, we stitch, glue and leave the card slot pieces to dry with the clamps, just like I showed in the video. While the card slots are drying, we glue the bill pocket reinforcement and also leave it to dry with the clamps. To finish the card slots, we stitch, bevel and burnish on the right edge. Later, this will create an extra slot for cards or documents. Now we move on the coin pocket. First we glue and stitch the flap reinforcement. Then we install the 12mm snap button. Next, we fold the flaps, glue them and leave them dry with the clamps. Once they are dry, we stitch the flaps. Then we sand, bevel and burnish the edge, always with a tocanol, just like I show in the video. After that, we stitch the coin pocket to the base and glue the flaps. We let it dry and repeat the same process as with the card slots, stitching, sanding, beveling and burnishing the left side of the coin pocket. With both parts ready, we glue them to the middle piece of the wallet, the card slots of the left side and the coin pocket on the right side. First, I sand the leather surface so the glue sticks better. Then I press it with clamps until dry. Important: do not glue the inside of the card slots or the inside of the coin pocket, because this will be two compartments. While the pieces are drying, we prepare the top edge of the build pocket. Always the same way, sanding, beveling and burnishing, but only the top part. It's easier to do it now than after it is glued. Once dry, we stitch the middle piece in 2 steps, from the center to the right side and then from the center to the left side. After stitching, we sand, bevel and burnish the top edge with a number 3 edge beveler. Now we are in the final stage of the project. We glue the middle piece and let it dry with the clamps, forming the build pocket. With everything dry, I make the final stitching of the whole wallet using a 0.6 mm brown thread. Now the most satisfying part, burnishing the edge of the wallet. We start with coarse sandpaper to make everything even. Then we bevel with a number 4 edge beveler, and to finish with Tokanol and burnishing stick and a cloth. We burnish 4 to 5 times until the edge is smooth and shiny. Look at this difference. This is the last step and the floyd wallet is done. One more project completed, with care, detail and of course leather everywhere. And that's it, the wallet is finished. I hope you enjoy it and have fun making your floyd wallet. More projects are coming soon, so share this video and leave your like. It really helps the channel and my work to grow. See you in the next project.